We live. Welcome. I'm your host. This is HITZ Digital Radio, in my opinion. Pardon me, folks. I'm going to do that intro again. Good evening. Saturday. You watching HITZ Digital Radio. In my opinion, I'm your host, Giant, a.k.a. Dre, a.k.a. Giant the R&B Bully, a.k.a. Andre Marcellus, a.k.a. The Lyrical. Let's go.
We may have had differences. We may have had differences. We may have had differences. We may have had
Welcome. Good to see everybody. How's your evening going? I'm chilling. We're going to have some fun tonight. Got a guest. SYBD, I see you. What up, Dre Chappelle? We need to reach out. I think I'm going to have somebody reach out to him and see can we get him on the show. And SYDBO, send him a message and say you should come on this guy's show. Miss Ashley, hey, West Coast Bellies, Harlem, New York. I got your email. Lynn will get back with you. And also, I don't see it yet, but yeah, I got 2 emails. And somebody will be getting back with you. So again, how's you guys Saturday going? Are you going out tonight? Smoking? Drinking? Popping bottles? Got a section? Because everything is open, right? Is everything open on the East Coast? I think if you got your you dig, everything is good. Everything is open. So we're going to talk about a few things tonight. I'm waiting for my guest to come in. He was an assistant of Rkelly'S. And a friend of mine. Harriet Wade. Yeah, so this should be very interesting and very funny because I've known him for quite a while. So I haven't seen him in quite a while neither. So this should be very interesting. But we're going to talk about, I'm going to just kind of just ramble because I want to kind of kick it off with him and then we both chop it up about the topics. So I'm going to kind of ramble now, but I had a great week so far. The show last night was pretty good. Tonight, we're going to talk about, I want to know what you guys think about the new BMF series on Stars. I just got a chance to watch it today. Just watched it not too long ago. So I want to know what you guys think about that. We chop it up about that. And then I'm going to do, as promised, I think I told you guys this before, but I'm going to do a recommendation for a book that I think everybody should read. I think it'll be helpful, very informative. Yeah, we're gonna do a BMF review. Anything 50 do is fire. Yeah, that's what it seemed like. He's killing them. He actually is. He's getting it in. I can't stun on him. Let me see. Let me see. So yeah. So matter of fact, I'm gonna just go into the what I think about the BMF series on Stars so far, and I think doesn't the new episode come on tomorrow? Tomorrow, guys. First episode, fire. And correct me if I'm wrong, but in that scene with who's playing Meech's son, in that sex scene, wasn't that Cash Doll? Somebody put that in the chat if that was Cash Doll. It looked like her. If it wasn't, I think she got a twin something on the way. Because that looked just like her. SYDBO. Yep. I thought so. Absolutely. Harlem, New York. Are you sipping? My guest should be on in a second. Just text me. Said he's joining in. We shall see. Tomorrow, guys, I'm making for my little Sunday meal because I'm probably not going to come on tomorrow unless I see something popping that I think I should chime in on and you guys might want to hear. But I think I'm making a ground turkey meatloaf, but I put spinach in it. I mix spinach in the mixture of it. Oh, delicious. Oh, you doing laundry? Okay, Harlem, New York. Dig that. So yeah, so I'm doing that, and I'm doing garlic mashed potato, and probably maybe asparagus or maybe a broccoli. Not quite sure yet. But yes. SF Spiritual Gangster. Wifey, West Coast. What's good, West Coast? Wifey for Oak Cove. How you doing? Everybody good? Have you ever made a cannabis meatloaf? No, but I might be interested in trying it. I to just keep it a buck, I didn't know there was a such thing. But I think it's worth trying. It sounds interesting. I will say that. So yeah, this BMF thing, man, very, very intense. And it makes you wonder, like, why do we like shows? Why do we love shows like that? Is it because we like to see the stunting, you know what I'm saying, and all the fly stuff that goes on? Maybe that's why. But I say, I was shocked. And you guys might not have been, but I was sort of shocked that a friend of mine made a cake. I never ever want to eat that again. Natalie, I hear you. That's why I say I don't know about them edibles, man. I don't know about them edibles. But one thing that shocked me in the BMF thing, because I really didn't. I knew about the whole BMF somewhat, but not in detail. So I'm pretty sure some of you knew that dude's brother was going to get shot in the face. That shocked me. I was like, damn, did he just get shot in the face? I had to like double take, like, was that Chicago or was this in Detroit? Because both of them some ratchet cities. And of course, you know that's where I'm from, west side of Chicago. It puts you to sleep. Yeah, it puts you to sleep. So we still waiting on my humble guest. Maybe he's making an entrance. Maybe that's what's happening. I'm gonna text him again. Dre, I was so toast I could not even get up to go to the bathroom. Was crawling. No more kind of business. Cake for Natalie. I hear you. That's why I say I can't really smoke chilling. I have to smoke if I'm gonna smoke, because I don't need to smoke. But if I have to smoke, it be in the studio. It's absolutely in the studio. But I mean, I think the edibles would do me dirty. It would be too much. Because some time ago, when I didn't even start smoking weed until around, it was the time when Public Announcement had left, and then I decided to leave, and then we got our deal with Atlantic, Big B, Craig Calvin, and we had to go to New York to do the album. Jiggy's in the building. Okay, so we just gonna get right to it. I ain't seen this nigga in a minute, so this is gonna be great. He's in the green room right now, so we're gonna bring him in. Let me bring my man in here.
What up, Dre? What up, Dre?
What's popping?
Man, same old brother, just out here. I see you doing your thing, though, Dre.
Huh?
I see you doing your thing, though. I love it.
Yeah. I'm just trying to do a little something, Jiggy. You know me. I'm just up here just talking my talk. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hollering at the peoples.
It's true talk, though.
Yeah. How you doing, man? You look good.
Man, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. So do you, man. Just a little bit. I thought I had caught that Coco Cabana for a minute, Dre.
Right. I see you got a huge ass cigar you smoking on.
Yeah, man. You know how we do.
What's that about? Like a $28, $30 cigar?
No, this only 17. It's 17? Only 17. Yeah.
Not bad.
Out here in California, anywhere else, probably down there where you at, it's probably only $12.
Got you.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, man, it's so good to see you, man. I'm gonna put you big on the screen.
All right.
Yeah, man. So where you at right now?
Sunny San Diego.
Okay. So let's take the people from the beginning. Let's start from the beginning on, the whole story of how you came to be Kale's assistant.
Oh man. Well, shoot, it's because of you.
Can you turn your volume up a little bit?
Hold on, my bad. I was trying to get this iPad to connect on me, but it didn't want to act right. How that sound?
It sounds pretty good, but you still sound a little low. Let me see. Let me look. Nope, I can't even mess with it. But it should be good.
Okay, everything good now? Is it better?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little
Okay.
better.
Okay, all right. No, Dre, it was being out there with you when I first met you. And we was, doing our thing out there at the shop. And you had went back on the road with Kales. Then I had came out there with you and Blackie.
Right.
And after that tour, Rob was like, what y'all gonna do with G?
Yeah, he
After-
basically let's keep it real. He stole you from us. Basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it,
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty
yeah,
much that's what he did. Yeah. And then what happened? You went overseas and you ended up not going.
mm-hmm.
And then from then on, man, it was just me and Rob from then on. And that's when out there with you and Blackie, it was different because
Right.
I was more with y'all, and we was doing our thing. If something didn't pop off, we'd go do our own thing. But then after you and Blackie left, it was like me and Rob, and I'm like, well, dang. Being with this dude is 24/7. I see. It wasn't like that with Blackie and Dre.
Right.
Yeah. So, but you know what though, Dre? After all of it, without Rob, I wouldn't have seen a lot of stuff that I did see. You know, going all over the place, touring and all that kind of crazy stuff.
Right.
But at the same time, and you can attest to it too. You look at yourself, you be like, what in the hell am I doing out here?
Right.
Yeah, and it didn't have nothing to do with what he had going on. It was like, why am I making this man rich? I'm just sitting here
Right.
doing
Yeah,
nothing.
because that's why I kept leaving. I would get so frustrated sitting in that goddamn Maybach for about 3-4 hours, and then he in the gym, and then I'm watching everybody else around, and I'm like, hey, it's a place we can get some food while this nigga in the gym. They like, He say, sit right here. I say, I'm going to get me some food. You niggas are crazy. I'm out of here. I'm like, I'm not doing this.
And Dre, that's why I used to be like, how you let another man dictate your life? Like I was talking to you the other day, G, have everybody downstairs. We get ready to go. Dre, it's 9 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
I tell everybody, all right, Rob said we leave it at 9. Granted, they just don't probably went to bed at 6 or 7 after us being out all night. Dre, 9 o'clock come, 10 o'clock come, 11 o'clock come. I said, you know what? I'm finna go back upstairs. I'm finna go back to bed. I ain't dealing with this today. Everybody calling my phone. Where you at? Man, I'm in the bed. Where y'all at? We still downstairs. All right. And Dre, they never caught on. I said, well, call me when Rob get downstairs. They be like, okay, knowing he gonna call me first.
Right.
He ain't gonna call y'all. Dre, we didn't leave till the next day.
My God.
The next day. Them sitting on the bus, man, or whatever we was on. Ain't took no showers or nothing.
Yeah,
I'm like,
and the strange thing about that is he didn't care if you took a shower because he didn't take no shower. So he didn't give a damn whether you took a shower or not. That didn't even matter.
Man, Rob told me, he said, man, the body cleanses itself. You don't need no shower. Okay. You keep thinking that if you want to.
Okay. I was like, dude, I'm out of here. I'm going to take a shower. I'll meet you sometime later. Get the hell out of here.
Right, but then, like I said, I wasn't gonna bash you because that's still my man's. But something was definitely wrong with the medulla oblongata. That was the day I found out that something was wrong with it.
Yeah, I'm not bashing them either, but the shit is so funny, man. You You remember when we was in New York? Wasn't it the Reebok Club? What is the Reebok Club?
That's where we was at. Wait, yeah, that's where we was at. We was hooping.
Yeah.
You talking about with Puffy and Sway? Yeah, you talking about with Puffy and Sway? Yeah,
Oh
I remember.
You want to start that story, or you want me to start?
Whatever I leave out, just remind me.
Yeah, I'll remind you.
But it started in the gym, and what Puffy hit the last shot to win the game. I don't care who in the city doing the story. This my motherfucking city. I'm P. Diddy. Rob like talking, but that Puffy had the last word. Drake, we was sitting out there in that van. We was watching Rob with them. He had all the fans, paparazzi, taking pictures, all kinds of stuff. Man, that Puffy pulled up in that powder blue Bentley, and everybody ran away from him.
Wait. Let me jump in right here. We was sitting in the van, right directly across the street from the door of the Reebok spot.
Right.
Now, Diddy, he was talking his talk in the gym, going crazy, this, that, and the third. So once it was over, he went and showered and changed clothes.
Right.
And he came down first. And the sky blue Bentley was sitting in the front, or Rolls Royce or some shit, drop top. And when he popped out, I thought, first of all, was nobody was out there until he popped out. When he popped out, it was cameras in the middle of the street with the long lenses. They taking pictures and all of that, and we looking like, what the hell? And he had that dude that always would be with him, the big dude with the braids.
Right, I remember.
And kind of like the receding kind of hairline thing. And he was with him. That was the only person he had with him.
Right.
And they were taking pictures, trying to get autographs, this, that, and the other. So this dude, he jumps in the drop top, peels out. So we like, wow, that was crazy. Then all of a sudden, this Negro, he brings his ass downstairs. Now, mind you, he hadn't shaved.
Right.
It was one of them things, you know how he let his hair grow out? He let his hair grow out, all of that, and then before the show, he lined up, you know what I'm saying, to get lined up. He would go for a while like that.
Right.
He popped out, no shower now, not shaved, nothing. Still in the basketball stuff he was in. Dude, do you remember when he popped out, everybody was gone. Didn't no camera pop out, didn't nothing happen. I said, what the hell is this? I said, this is the king of R&B. But I started thinking like, they don't even know it's him because he's not shaved up like he normally do when he do his thing. Oh man, we was laughing so hard in that damn van.
Drake, you said, look at him, G. He looked like a lost puppy over there, man. I fell out, Drake.
I couldn't believe it.
Man, that was the same night when you clown Ray J. Remember that?
I remember somewhat of it, when we was talking earlier, but I still don't really remember for real.
Oh man, we was in the backstage, man. Ron was getting ready to do his thing. I forgot who was out there. What was her name? Sunshine Anderson. She was performing. And so her set was about to be over, and Ray J was in the room with us, and he was like, yeah, man, let me go and sit down. I don't want to walk out there while dude doing his thing and interrupt. And you looked at that mug and said, interrupt? Man, you Brandy little brother. And Dre, that was it. That mug went and set his ass down.
Oh my God.
But you know who did walk out there though in the middle of his set?
Who?
Puffy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
was
in the
bold
crowd.
with his thing, man. Man, that Diddy didn't play no game.
No, no. He showed said, I don't care who in New York, this my city. And he proved it that day.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Yeah, but jumping ahead to this conviction, Dre, man, I feel bad for him, man.
Hey, Jiggy, hold your thought. Somebody just put in the chat, you're gonna know who it is. They say, gee, laugh out loud, what's good? And have you found that damn Woody hat yet? Oh shit. Oh,
I can't find my
God.
Woody hat.
Wifey said that shit.
I know who it was.
Yeah, I know you knew who it was. Oh my God.
I can't find my Woody hat. Oh man, yeah, that was hilarious right there.
Oh shit.
That little fella, he in the business now, ain't he?
Huh?
Him and his brother, aren't they in the business now?
Yeah, they supposed to have a deal with Nas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they supposed to have a deal with Nas label.
Oh,
I
okay.
forget what the label is.
Okay, yeah, Nas was just out here last month.
Really?
He did a show. Yeah. I didn't get a chance to go see him. I didn't know he was coming. I had went to go see Legacy instead.
Hey, G,
Yes, sir.
what did you think about when we would have to be at that gym? Because I had stopped playing long before you came along because the nigga was getting mad at me. So I'm like, I'm done with this. But what did you think when you watching him play and the people on his team they wouldn't even shoot?
Right. I wasn't thinking nothing, Dre, until I'm ready to go. And I played with him one time, and that's because you didn't play.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not. My name ain't Dennis Rodman. I ain't just gonna rebound and pass to you all game long.
Right.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
I I didn't understand it. I'm like, I can't keep passing you the ball, man.
But Dre, they show up faithfully every night. The same people to grab the rebound and pass to him.
Yeah, real
Show
talk.
up faithfully. Show up faithfully every night. And then I just took that as maybe they needed Rob to live their life. Maybe they need to live through him or something. Because I see no sense in doing that.
Right.
every night. And then if we didn't get to the gym till midnight, y'all been standing there waiting since 10 o'clock.
Right.
Man,
It was just, wasn't it just like odd, like the whole control thing that he had on the people that was around, and these are Negroes,
right.
These are men,
right,
and they would be like, they're like waiting on him for hours. I never understood it. I'm like, what are y'all doing, man? Why don't y'all go home? We ain't slept in 2 days. Go home.
Go home. Yeah, but Dre, it was wild, man. It was wild. Even some of the guys, you coming out to hoop tonight? I gotta wait and see if Rob want me to come or not. I looked at that dude. I was like, what you mean? You gotta wait for Rob to. Yeah, Rob didn't say if I could come or not. Okay, I'm through messing with you too. Then I see something wrong with your Medusa oblongata as well.
Okay.
You're a grown man with a wife and kids. Talking about something. You gotta wait to see if Rob wants you to come. That ain't Rob, man.
Have you ever went with him when he would take his family to Disney World or something like that?
Yes. Yeah. That's when somebody asks you what you gonna do today, and you be like, watch Robert enjoy his.
Okay.
What's your plans for today?
And that was the weirdest thing because it's like we bypassing all the lines going straight to the front, but it still was not fun. It just was no fun involved for nobody else.
Right. Yep. Yep. I know the last time we went, it was a little bit different. I don't know what was wrong with him that day, but somebody must have did something good to him. We playing games, we riding the rides and all kinds of stuff that day, Dre. I was shocked.
Wow.
Yeah, that shocked me. But then after we left that night, because we went like 4 or 5 days in a row.
Damn.
Yeah. I was like, man, I'm tired of this. But at the same time, he went back to his normal self after that night. We go get to the hotel. I'm waiting for him to get off the bus so I can walk him upstairs. You know how that is. We get there probably about 11 o'clock. 4 o'clock, he ready to go upstairs now.
Wow.
So that's what I say. Yeah, he went back to regular Robert after that.
Wow. So, oh my God, this is like too damn funny, man. Wow, laugh out loud. Y'all go back far. Ski Town True say Dre and G. Wow, laugh out loud. Y'all go back far. And where is Silky One?
Man, wait a minute. Let me take that back. I did talk to Silky.
How is he doing?
He doing good, man. I talked to him about 2 weeks ago. He actually wanted me to reach out to Keisha Cole because he wanted her to perform at his daughter's wedding, the youngest one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, tell him to call me, man. Tell him to call me. Give him my number. I want to talk to him.
I sure will.
Does he still do music? He still do tracks?
Yeah, he's still doing them. Yeah, he's still doing them.
Yeah, because I might have, I think I got something coming up that I'm gonna start letting people submit tracks for this idea that I got. A lot of people gonna be mad at me when they figure out what I'm doing, but I think I'm still gonna do it.
Okay. Well, you got to do you, Dre. Everybody else doing themselves.
Okay.
Yep. Everybody else doing themselves.
I mean, you know what, G? Sometimes I be feeling like a tad salty because I had opportunities to do a lot of stuff like music for different people, and dude blocked me.
True.
He blocked me on at least three times that I know for sure.
Right.
That I know for sure, and you probably know more. I'm sure you know more.
Yeah, but when you let Rob tell it though, it was your fault.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it was your fault. My bad, man. I turned the thing. I'm trying to still get this iPad to come on for me.
Oh, it's all good. Because it looked good. I mean, I can hear you pretty good now, so I'm pretty sure the people can hear you.
Okay, good. Okay.
Woo.
I ain't want to be messed up my first time out on national TV with Drake.
Okay. Let's jump around for a second. Let me get your thoughts on the BMF story, the series. What do you think about that?
Oh yeah, man, I'm into it. Well, with Power, so I think anything after Power was gonna be all right.
Right.
And then with that BMF, I had pretty much had looked into those guys anyway, because they had a couple of things that they was on, the real guys, the brothers, the White Boy Rick story.
Mm-hmm.
I had watched that, and then with them being from Detroit, I had heard a few things about it, but I like it.
Hey G,
Yes, sir.
I just got to bring this up real fast. Somebody put in the chat and said, but y'all won't complaining when he was paying for everything. What's your answer to that? Wait. What's your answer to that? And then I'll give mine.
Who said we? He said who said he was paying for everything?
Right. First of all.
Right, right. And that's the other issue I have, Dre, with the bloggers and everybody that make comments. You can't speak on nothing if you wasn't there. I don't
Exactly.
care. I don't care what you heard or what the media told you. If you weren't there, you don't know.
Exactly.
You
And
don't know.
that's hard to get in people's minds too, because they quick to assume what's going on.
Right.
But this was a very different situation.
Right. And right now, though, Dre, when was you or I complaining? We didn't complain.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So next comment.
Okay. Hey.
Y'all
Do
want to
you
complain?
remember this was right before you made and correct me if I'm wrong, but you made the full transition over to working for him. Do you remember we was in New York and we was I think we was going, I don't know where we was even going to keep it a buck, but he had forgot his something. What was it? He had forgot his Air Force Ones or something. You remember that? And we was in and we was in traffic. Speak to the people about that, because I think that at that point you were in the middle. You were still with us, but he was still stealing you on top of that.
Right. And you talking about? I don't think that wasn't me though. When he pulled the bus over and had man, it wasn't the time when he had my man. We pulled the bus over and he had him go up under the bus to get something for him. Is that the time you talking about, Dre?
I think I thought whoever this person was, because I truly can't remember, but I think he sent them back where they had to go back to the hotel to get the Air Force Ones.
Oh, that was Davey.
That was who?
That was Davey.
I said they let this man out in the middle of New York traffic, and he had to run back and get him and meet us at the venue.
But what was crazy about that though, Dre? Rob got 30 or 40 pair of Air Force Ones on the bus.
Right.
That's where that control thing came in. I just want to see this nigga do it.
Yeah.
He don't have to.
Yeah.
I just want to see him do it. And he did it.
My God.
That reminded me about the time when the lemon cookies in Chicago. And it was traffic and it was snowing. And dude jumped out the car to hurry up and get to Starbucks before they closed. So Rob wouldn't be mad because he ain't had no cookies. Yeah, Rob wouldn't have had no cookies that day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
But Dre, I laugh because I think about how you was, how I was, how Darren Houston was. You remember Darren Houston?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was only us, man, who didn't put up with them shenanigans from Rob.
Right.
It was us who left and came back as we wanted to.
Yeah.
Because
Go ahead.
with that, because he didn't have nobody he trusted. He didn't have nothing but bunch of goofies around him.
Right.
So he didn't have no choice but, okay, I'm gonna have Drake come back. He knew that you was a showstopper. I'm like, G need to come back because he know he can trust me. I ain't gonna mess him over. But man, he had so many goofies around him, man. And like I said earlier, they could only live their life through Kelly. That's why with this trial, I don't know what these boys gonna do now. They have nothing else to fall back on.
Right. Wow. Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. My people is saying hit the like button. Hit the like button. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you caught the show that I did when the verdict came down. Despite him blocking me And whatever I'm saying right now about the crazy times and this, that, and the third, it still hurt me. It
Yes,
still
sir.
hurt me because I saw through to who he actually was. He had, how do I say this? Because it's going to sound crazy when I say it, but he had a good heart, but it was like he didn't know how to manage it, maybe. Maybe that was it. Jiggy fell out. But I don't know if he understood how to manage it. And that's what kind of always made me feel some type of way, people, where I would have to get up out of there. I be done took so much like ignorance to where I was like, okay, I need a break. I got to get out of here. And I would leave. And just to show you, he knew that I was real, just like with Jiggy. He knew. But at the end of the day, it's like, I remember leaving, and this was around the time that he was shooting the I Wish video. And he had June or somebody call me. And he said, Rob said, come to the shop, man. We shooting this video. You know, he wants you in the video, this, that, and the third. I'm like, okay. Now he got all these flunky dudes around. All of these dudes around. If you watch the I Wish video, the times when he was outside and by that porch, you didn't see me in none of that. I got there the day that it was inside. I think it was an all-white Rolls Royce. I got there. The dude handed me an I Wish t-shirt, and I walked right into the shot. Right into the shot. Which made these Negroes hate me. They hated me. You know what I'm saying? Because even though they were there, they knew their position versus mine. They never understood why can he just leave and then come back whenever he wants to. Strange. But I think it was a vibe thing. It was somewhat of a energy he felt from me that, that made him feel comfortable. Because when a Woman's Fed Up video happened, that was me and Blackie, his cousin, and I asked Rob, because I'm trying to be respectful. So I say, hey, is Blackie sitting in the front seat? He's like, no, I can't have no light-skinned nigga in the front seat. He said, you sit in the front seat with me. He can sit in the back. I'm like, what the hell? And that's kind of when I knew it was more of my energy and just kind of like my swag on why he was like, I was able to do that because it gave him a certain vibe, a certain look, my personality. Natalie, I see you. I see you. I'm trying to see all the chats, but I'm so caught up in the conversation. We got to get Jiggy back in here. Let me text him and see did something go wrong on his end. But yeah, I think it was just my personality, you know what I'm saying? Because it was times where I remember a time where he said, I came down there and I had a bunch of records to play. He heard the records. He's like, oh, it's fire. And I forgot what he was working on. And this man said to me, he said, that's fire. Yeah, man, that's woof. And we was, shoulder to shoulder in that mug. He bobbing to the stuff that I was playing, this, that, and the third. I see you, Jiggy. And after that played, he said, and I'm not capping. He said, "Are you ready to be inspired?" And another Michigan dude I know, he says that quote to this very day. D Means, he says that quote to this very day, man. Are you ready to be inspired? I'm like, nigga, I'm already inspired. I just played you some inspiring shit. So now you just gonna go on top of my thing and to tell me, are you ready to be inspired? Yes, I am. Yes, I am, because I'm studying. Yes, I am. I'm paying close attention. So yeah, inspire me. I need to be inspired. So Jiggy getting his shit together over there. Who said that? Leo, the lioness queen, your energy was currency to him. Absolutely. I heard your song called I Only Fans, and wow, you wrote the hell out of that song because the guy you got to sing it sounds just like Chris, just like, oh, it's gone. Chris Brown. Yeah. Jiggy, you good?
Oh yeah, man. My bad, brother.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah, I had to change the devices.
Oh, yeah, I see you got the headphones on now. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready.
So I'm gonna let you take it from here. I just rambled on, you know what I'm saying? But what other things stick out in your mind that are like good content for the people, just to give them some type of inside look? Because I don't know if I told them before. I think I was saying something to them, you know, like before, like, you know, the dude never slept, and when he did, where did he sleep? You don't remember?
He ain't never go to sleep. If he slept, it was at the studio.
Right. But when we was out on the road, where would he sleep?
Shoot, if he did, Dre, I couldn't tell you.
Well, I'm gonna tell you. The nigga told me, he said he take all the cover off the bed and go in the bathroom and sleep.
Okay, I remember that now.
Real talk, no cap.
Yeah.
No cap. And I didn't know whether he was doing that because he was scared or that was just like a line of defense because you got the hotel door, then you got the bathroom door. I don't know. I couldn't really figure it out. At the time, I didn't put no energy into it, but that sticks out in my mind.
But I'm gonna tell you why though, Dre. Rob had insecurities.
Right.
He never wanted to be alone.
Right.
So that sleeping in the bathroom, he was closed in to himself. In his mind, mentally, he didn't need nobody else. But out in the open, he needed people with him. That's why I used to be like, well, I would ask him, all right, Rob, I'm gonna stay in tonight. No, G, I need you with me. Rob, you got me, Bug, Van, June, George, Bubba. You got all these people. What you need me for? Now, I just need you with me. And then that's when I start looking at different things and comparing, you know, all his actions, even when it came to his music. Rob got what, more #1 hits than anybody since 1992, written, performed, or sold, or whatever.
Right.
But Rob also got 1,000,001 hits that ain't nobody never heard.
Yeah.
Because he didn't think the public would like it, and he always knew he could fall back on bump and grind.
Yeah.
How we done did a TP2.com tour, a Black Panties tour, and we ain't sung none of the songs from the album.
Right.
Except Fiesta. Or on the Black Panties tour, it might have been the first single, and that was it. Everything else was all old stuff. And I used to ask him, when we gonna do this or when we gonna do that?
Right.
I don't need to. Okay. All right.
Wow.
That answer was good enough for me. I'm not no musician, so if you say we don't need to, we don't need to.
Okay. Real talk.
Yeah,
Real
and
talk.
and and then a lot of stuff, man. Um, Dre, like right with the conviction, you know, and I'm sitting there, and I'm thinking and talking to myself, and it's like when we was in a world where, like when Whitney Houston passed away, or when
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jackson passed away, we was in that type of world. So when we know how those people felt, it felt just like that when Rob got convicted. It was like I don't condone nothing that they say he did, uh, but at the same time, I felt bad for him because that was like my brother. I've been with him for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's like at the same time, you get like, dang, why am I feeling bad for him? Then I get angry because I'm like, all the talks that we done had with this dude, all the talk you done had with us, why you didn't listen?
Right.
Why didn't you listen? Even if you didn't do nothing, or even if you did, why didn't you listen?
Right.
And the only thing I keep saying now, I bet he listening now.
Right. Right.
But it's like crazy, man. And then going back to, people making comments, you wasn't there,
Right.
or you get phone calls. I'm just calling, checking on you. Do what you checking on me for? Your man's. No, you calling because you think it's funny.
Right.
It ain't funny. It ain't funny to me. You
Right.
know, I ain't gonna lie to a couple of the memes that was out there was kind of funny. But
I get tired of seeing the one with they got him crying. I get, that kind of bothers me to see that.
right, because the one though, Dre, that got me yesterday, man, they had remember the movie Life, right?
Yeah.
And it's so ironic because he did the Life soundtrack. But
Mm-hmm.
the part where Eddie Murphy was talking to the Bernie Mac boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever it was, and he was like, "You go, man." They put Rob face on him, man.
Mm.
Dre, I couldn't stop laughing, man.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna have to send it to you.
Yeah, please. Please send it to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to send it to you. But like I say though, man, it's like a brother, man. That it wasn't funny, but it was funny.
Right.
But it was some good times out there. It was some good times. I know me and you had a bunch of laughs,
Oh yeah.
a bunch of laughs out there.
All the
And
time.
man,
All the time.
man, a bunch of laughs.
So so the time that you was out there and I wasn't, did you run into other entertainers and other celebrities while you were out there?
Oh yeah, all the time, and that's what it was too. Running into him because Rob didn't want to hang with nobody.
Right,
I
right.
think you was there when we was doing the best of both worlds.
Only for a second.
Yeah, when we had went to the studio, and Jay was like, let's go to whatever club it was at the time, and Rob was like, nah, man, we just do this work. And that's when Jay was like, man, you got to separate good times from work sometimes, man. Me and you don't get to hang out all that often. We can go hang
Right,
out for a minute, then go back to the studio.
right.
That man would not go to the club with Jay.
Yeah, yeah. I remember when Jay came and did the Fiesta remix. He came to Chicago. And this is when Trackmasters was like putting that connection together. And they had called Rob and told him, like, hey, Jay want to hang out, this, that, and the third. This man snapped off. He was like, I don't want to do that. I just want him to come and do the record, and that's it. I don't want to do no extra. I ain't doing all that. So
Yeah,
when Jay did his verse, I was sitting in there. Me and Jay, like shoulder to shoulder, while he doing his verse. He did it line by line. And this is just a tidbit for rappers trying to come up, this, that, and the third, on how the recording process goes. These people, Kels, Jay-Z, they would write line by line. Jay said, after the show, it's the after party, and stopped. Sat there for a second. Then said, the next line.
Right.
And that's how I write to this day.
Right. I know that's how you do.
To this day. Because it makes sense to me, I guess. You know, everybody won't understand it, but it makes sense to me.
Right. But no, I know that's how you do. Yeah, but man, it was crazy, man, out there with dude and running into different people, even working with different people, man. It was always something. And then, you look over at such and such and his crew, like, man, I wonder did his crew get ran the same way Rob run his crew.
Right. And I believe that nobody in the industry, from the Diddy's to the Jay-Z's to anybody here, ran their situation the way he ran his.
No, but I found out where he got his teachings from.
Who?
Barry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's one thing I do remember. I remember Barry telling him, because this is the time that Killer wanted to get on rapping, Bruce wanted to do this, that, and the third, and I remember him telling him, no, you don't put your family on, and you don't produce no males. Period.
Okay, pause right there, Dre.
Okay.
This gonna mess you up. Remember when, oh man, one of the girls from En Vogue they was going solo.
Yep. Hey, I'm gonna let you tell that story. But I had already planned on at some point telling that story. But go ahead. Tell that story.
When I forgot who the husband was, one of Rob's.
I know who the husband was, but I'm gonna let you keep going. Then I'll say the husband. But it wasn't the husband, he was just dating her.
Oh, they were just dating. Okay. This mother, like, such and such finna do a solo album. I'm gonna need you to, do some tracks for work with her. And Rob looked at that man dead in his face.
Yeah.
If I work with her, I got to go right. Huh? Did I stutter? I said.
Yeah. He didn't stutter or nothing. He was serious. And you know who that was?
Who?
Frank Gatson.
Frank.
The one who did choreography for Beyonce, all the different people, because he was doing Rob Ho's stage setup. So he had a relationship with him. I remember that.
Right. Oh, I didn't know Frank was. I got to be careful what I say. I didn't know Frank was
Oh shit.
Oh wow, that's a new one on me. Okay.
Yeah. That's who it was. I'll never forget it. Because I had plans on telling that story. I'm just, being strategic win. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Yeah, that was it.
Man, and that's why I was shocked when he did the record with Jaheim.
Right.
And I was like, dang, Rob did a record for a dude, in Joe. But then they explained to me that Rob didn't feel them as threats. So working with a Joe and a Jaheim meant nothing.
Right.
I
remember when Joe first came out, Rob, we listened to that back to back to back to back. He loved Joe.
Mm-hmm.
He loved him before he did that More and More song for him. He loved Joe. But that what introduces Barry to it and say, no, you can't be producing him like that. But because I think Joe was on Jive too at the time, he kind of had to do it, but he couldn't really soak himself into it. And I'd be willing to jump out the window and say he probably had something to do with why dude didn't do what he had the capabilities to do. He could have went further because he was cold.
Yeah.
He was a cold piece.
Oh, yeah.
Vocally, he was a cold piece, man.
Well, this probably what happened that day we was riding, we was going out to Rob crib. And remember they had Joe and somebody else on the billboard. And I was like, damn, Rob, when they put you out there?
Well,
and it was Joe.
Oh my God. Lord help. Oh my goodness, man.
He had on the glasses, man, the bald head, the little red leather jacket. Like, man, Rob, when they put you up on the billboard.
Right.
And it was Joe. Oh, my bad.
Right. I know he wanted to kill you at that point.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. But he looked like Rob.
Yeah.
Just like Tank did on bit that whole TP2.com cover when he did the what was the video he did, man? Oh man, what was that video that Tank did?
I'm trying to think, but only thing I remember from Tank even close to that time was that I Deserve.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had on the beanie and the fur jacket in the video, just like Rob had on the TP2.com cover. But you know, Barry did that though. You know, Barry had something to do with that.
Yeah.
Man, Dre, it's so much I want to say, man, but you know, everybody don't deserve everything.
Right. Right.
Man.
Oh my God. All right, well, while you think of something to come back with, let me give the people this book thing, man.
All right.
And I know you probably heard of it. It's by Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. That's the book of the week, people. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. Great perspectives he gives. Good book to read. I've read it once, but I've listened to the audio book of it at least 20 times. Very good.
Right after.
Very good. Everyone should read it. All right, G, back to you.
Yes, sir. No, Dre, because you know it's a lot of stuff, man, that you know that people think they know that you don't really want to speak on, especially with everything that dude going through right now.
Right.
Man, I want to though, especially with the people who be making their comments.
Right.
You know, the parents should be in trouble too, and all his people that was helping him, his assistants, his this and that. You don't know.
No. Have no clue.
Don't have a clue.
And that's what I be saying all the time, Jiggy. I be like, when people be saying, "Oh, everybody should go down," all of them knew. Are you crazy? How?
Right.
How did we know?
And that's what I tell people, man. When it came to that, Rob, that was private for him. That part of his life was private.
Right.
And like a lot of stuff that came out now, I had an idea, but I wasn't for sure.
Right.
I mean,
go ahead.
Yeah. Oh man, Ray. Only thing I say, man, people they just had to be there. You can't assume, you can't guess. You had to be there.
Right, and look at this, G. Look at this in the comments. SYDBO say Kip say y'all all knew.
What?
That's
No,
what he
they
just said.
no, they put that on Kip. Kip ain't said that.
Okay.
I know he ain't saying that.
No, Kip ain't said that.
No, I don't believe that either.
No, that's somebody who know Kip and just want to make a comment. Kip ain't said that. We was Kip left us in London. You knew about that, right, Dre?
What?
That Kip left us in London?
No.
Yeah, man, we was over there, man, and Kip got tired of going to the gym every day. And it was right when the 9/11 thing had happened.
Mm-hmm.
So Kip told me, he said, man, I got to get home to my family. And Dre was like, I mean, not Dre, my bad, but Rob was like, you know, tell Kip everything going on in the United States. Why would he want to go back to the States? We safer over here. So I'm talking to Kip, man. And Kip said, man, I'm tired of this, man. Kip said, here, Rob bag, here his money, and I'm finna go.
Mm-hmm.
So I went out to the little bus things that they have for us. Got the stuff, man. Last time I seen Kip, I seen the back of his head, and it was walking down the streets of London. He was going back to the hotel
Lord help.
to get his stuff. Rob get through hooping. He said, "What Kip at?" I said, "Man, he gone." He said he went back to the room. I said, "No, he went back home." That Rob was crushed. Crushed.
And you know what? It's funny. It's funny that it's people in the chat that's saying that Kip said that. Because if Kip said that, he was capping. Because Kip knew, basically, he had to stay with Rob majority of the time. And majority of the time, we weren't even with them.
Exactly.
That's a fact. I know it for a fact because I remember in Florida when we was rehearsing for the tour, me and Blackie didn't even go to the doggone rehearsal for like 2 weeks. And Kip showed up. And he was like, what the hell y'all doing? I think I was floating in the pool on a raft with a Hennessy bottle floating next to me. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't been in that mug and I don't know how long.
But Dre, that's we wouldn't go to rehearsal until nighttime.
Yeah.
We weren't even with Rob.
Exactly.
Yeah, but man, Kip ain't said that though. And like you said, if he did, it was out of anger.
Yeah.
Because if we knew, then Kip knew.
And then look, somebody said Kip talked about Rob messing with Aaliyah, got Rob that suspended indictment with her in March 2020. To my recollection, Kip was nowhere around during that time. Was he?
Nope.
He wasn't even around. So it's kind of crazy that you know what? See, that's why I don't mess with the chat in terms of all the negative, and I don't talk about other YouTubers because they don't know. Kip wasn't even around then.
Right.
So that's bogus.
That's what I said, Dre. Whoever said that Kip said that is lying.
Yeah, gotta be. Be. Or like you say, he might have been speaking out of anger, speaking out of being hurt.
Yeah. Because I think when let me see, maybe back in 2014, 15, maybe, I think Kip had reached out to Rob. And that was the last time I heard a Kip name until he did he was on YouTube with somebody. I think it might have been last year. But I didn't watch it. I think somebody had sent it to me, but I didn't watch it. And that's the last time that I even knew that Rob had even interacted with Kip. That was back in like 2014, 2015, something like that.
Right. That's wild right there, man. Funny shit.
But sometimes, man, people just want to be a part of something, man, and want to say something. That's all.
Oh, I get it. I mean, that's why I'm gonna keep it a buck. That's why I don't really mess with that type of commentary from the live chat. I really don't get involved with that because I clearly know they don't know.
Right.
And
Right.
everything is hearsay to them. So one person can come out and say they can say whatever they want. It's up to the people to believe it. If they choose to believe it, then that's on you. But
Right.
if you weren't there, you truly don't know.
You don't know.
So you can take the position that you want to take and say, oh, yeah, he said this, and he said blah, 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 whatever. Because if you wasn't there, you don't know jack.
Right.
You don't even have
Right.
a clue. You don't even know who this man is.
Exactly.
At all.
We barely knew.
So I don't even concern myself with that, real talk.
Another blogger had did something one day, Dre. I was so mad, man. I wanted to call and comment, but I ain't say nothing. That's how heated I was because they was just on there just talking and talking and talking. I'm like, you don't have a clue. Why is you broadcasting this false information?
Right.
Done set up a GoFundMe page for this lady, man. The lady get on there lying and stuff, man, and the YouTuber just ran with it.
Yeah.
I'm sitting up there, I'm like, this lady is lying. She just got a free whatever, however much money she raised for the GoFundMe for the lady.
Right.
This lady is lying.
Right.
Like, but oh well. Then at that point, man, I think my wife had told me. She said, "You just got to let people believe what they want to believe." I said, "But it tick you off when they talking about somebody that you know,
Mm-hmm.
and he don't need no more negative energy. And he got enough on his own, but he don't need nobody else adding to it."
Jiggy, do you know who Ed Jensen is?
And the name sound familiar.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Okay.
And see, my thing is like with the chat, right? They look at us telling these stories right now as if we're bashing him. How they came up with that, whoever that is, because the chat going pretty fast, but whoever that is, how we really bashing him when we never said nothing negative other than some goofy shit that we seen happen.
Right.
It's just some goofy shit that we seen happen. Ain't nobody bashing him.
No.
I just got through listening to one of your joints that you and Silky One was always imitating this nigga in that JS record. The Johnson Sister record.
Yeah.
Love Angel. Where this nigga doing this? Hold on. Y'all used to be like, I just got through listening to it.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, but see, again, I'm gonna reiterate, that's why I don't F with the chat on no negative.
Right.
Because I'm close to the point where I'm about to get, so everybody got fair warning, but I'm about to add about 2 moderators. They've already reached out, and we're gonna get y'all ass up out of there off that goofy shit.
Yeah.
Because I try to let it rock, but when you saying stuff crazy like that, I gotta get you up out of here. But anyway, back to you, G. You got anything else? Or first of all, do you want to get at people your social media so they can holler at you and this, that, and the third, or you don't give a damn?
Nah, I don't give a damn, Dre.
Amen, Jiggy.
But it's all. You don't even give a damn, huh?
Nah, man. With everything that was going on, I pretty much had got off social media because I was tired of everybody telling me what they heard.
Right.
Nigga, I don't care what you heard.
Right.
Or gee, you had to know. Okay, how I have to know? Just like when you go to your house and shut your door, I don't know what you're doing in there.
Right.
I don't have a clue. And then I said, even if I did know, so what?
Right.
That's my choice. Now, if it was some little girls involved, then that's different. But
right.
grown women, Okay, hell, a lot of y'all I talked to y'all before Rob did, and y'all chose Rob anyway.
Right. Yeah.
I told you,
But
but
that's one thing I done always said, Jiggy. It was always girls around. I said that on Vlad TV. But I ain't seen no young girls like that. I ain't
no,
seen, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sit up here and perk like I seen that. I didn't.
nope, I didn't see it. I didn't see it
And
at all.
anybody who thinks I did, you can go straight to hell.
Well, 2 times.
2 times.
Yeah,
Maybe 3.
yeah.
Maybe 3.
Yeah, somebody had asked me one day when the allegations and stuff was coming out. It's like, you gonna continue to work for them. I'm like, let me ask you a question. You work for who now? You work for Ford. Okay, you work for Ford. Okay.
Right.
You find out the president of Ford is allegedly doing some stuff. You finna quit? No. I said, so why you asking me? Am I still gonna work for him then?
Right. That's the same thing I said on Vlad. I used it in the case of Walmart. Same thing that you just said. If I ain't seen nothing, and this is my job, why am I gonna quit?
Right.
It doesn't make sense. I still gotta feed my family. It's hearsay.
Yep. Yep. But
And
Dre, man, I sat down with Rob, man, and I said the same thing to Rob. I said, Rob, I ain't saying you did, I ain't saying you didn't. But man, you gotta stop doing whatever it is you doing to make people think you are.
right.
You know what he said? You know what he said to me?
What?
Why you and everybody else worried about who in my bed?
Mm.
Rob, I'm not worried about who in your bed. Just like before,
Right.
the first trial you had and things was happening, it's like you slapping these people in the face.
Right.
They gonna do you like they did OJ. If you get a jaywalking ticket, Rob, they gonna try to hang you for it
Yeah.
because of what people saying. Don't give them nothing, man. Do your music, smoke your cigars, play basketball, get you another wife, nigga, and live on. You ain't got to have everybody. Or gee, who is that girl right there? Girl I met at the restaurant. You know that's my girl, right? Huh?
Right.
What you mean that's your girl? Yeah. Because if you weren't out here with me, you would have never met.
Lord help.
All right. Once again, that's when I said the medubulum oblongata is not correct.
Okay.
Yeah, that Rob was something else, man. He was but I can say this. If I ever needed anything, I know Rob would be there for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a lot of people, man, that want to do books and that want to do this and want to do that. And I would never sell him out for no money.
Right.
Yeah. So, y'all go ahead and put that in the chat too.
Okay.
Yeah. Because they don't know. They don't know about all the, and I'm pretty sure, Dre, you done got book offers, you done got TV offers. They come all every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
And I never do
And I'm gonna keep it a buck. If I did, it would be just like I'm sitting up here right now. I don't know nothing, so it's nothing for me to tell. So it would basically be my life involved with this dude. It would be my life.
Right.
And what I experienced. You know what I'm saying? So I don't give a shit what nobody think.
Yep.
Even though that's not in my near future at all. But at the same time, if I wanted to do that, it's my life.
Right.
He just happened to be a part of it.
Yep.
So
Yep.
if I'm in my position saying I never seen him do nothing, then why would I get a book deal and start saying that he did?
Right.
It's goofy. I would never do that.
Right.
Because I would be lying.
Yeah, and I heard a few people, man, that say that they was gonna do a book, and I asked them, like, but what you gonna write about? You came around in 2010, maybe.
Right.
You know nothing about Robert.
Right.
You don't know nothing. And that's why I think these people do these interviews, man, so they can promote their books and all this stuff. Like I had to tell one girl, I said, you getting on TV doing that interview with Good Morning America was the worst thing you could have did.
Right.
For one thing, everybody could read right through you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you got more trials coming up.
Jiggy's up out of here again. I don't know what happened. But man, I had to bring Jiggy on here so we could, chop it up about some story. I see you, Jiggy. There you go.
No, man, the doggone mosquito was coming. I slapped the mosquito and hit the phone and knocked you out the view.
Hey, man, listen. I mean, it was some good times, and then there was some stressful times.
Right.
And there was some dumb times.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, man, the dude is a legend, man. Let's really keep that a buck. He's a legend. Now, in my opinion, and don't put this on Jiggy live chat, but in my opinion, if all of this is true, what they're saying, all I can say to that is the man needs help. I still don't feel like he should go to jail for the rest of his life. He needs help. Because the things that they are alleging is just, I can't even fathom. I don't even know this dude that they talking about. I have no clue of who this person is. It sounds like a freaking monster or some shit. And I never got treated like that, no way near that. He just pissed me off in certain little situations. I'm sitting in the Maybach, or I'm waiting outside the gym and shit like that. I mean, goofy shit. I'm being honest, just goofy shit, really.
Right.
That I was like, nigga, I'm from the west side of Chicago. I'm going to give me something to eat. I'm going to do this, and I'm not going to keep doing this. I mean, that was just my position, though. So,
right.
Everybody else, they did what they did. That, that was them. But yeah, man. So you want to give the people some last words and and inspiration?
Yeah, the inspiration is mind your business. No, it's just, man. No, I appreciate the people that did come on, man, and the people that listen and didn't have the bias or no the negative comments, man. Me and Dre, we ain't hollered at in a long time. Kels was our man's. I love Kels to death, man. I love Dre. So I just want to come on here and just talk about something, like you said, the goofy times, the bad times, and the good times.
Yeah.
Now, it's some stuff that I can't say because, dude still got some stuff going on.
Right.
But, when the time comes to say it, I will.
Yeah.
And then one more thing, if you don't know, don't comment. Don't say.
Right. Don't even speculate.
Yeah. Don't even speculate because you didn't see me up there in New York, so they tell you I didn't know nothing.
Right.
Exactly.
And if they use their common sense, they would look at it like that.
Yeah. New York, they talk to me. They don't talk to me several times. I don't know nothing.
Wasn't even heard.
Right. You was his assistant. You with him, man. Once that man shut that door, man, I don't know what he doing, and I don't know who in there with him.
Yeah.
And that's that. When he called me and say he ready to go, okay, let's go.
Exactly.
And that's that. And that's that. But no, Dre, man, I'm gonna set up another time with you, man, especially after after I get a chance to talk to Robert,
Right.
because because when he do call Dre, it'd be like 30 seconds.
Right.
Yeah. And it's other people that I talk to that talk to him on a regular basis. And I give you the 411 of what's going on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Keep me abreast
Oh yeah.
on where things are headed.
Yeah, I sure will. I sure.
And hey, I think majority of the chat like you on here. So if you got free time sometime, I might just have you come and we won't even talk about Kels. You can just chime in on some topics.
Oh yeah, we could talk about T Gun.
Who?
Exactly. I said T Gun.
Who the hell is that?
T Gun, man, that put the studio in his basement for you, man, and redid the songs and the track.
How is he doing?
Let me see, man. Let me see. I had went home. I probably ain't seen Gun in about 2 years, but it's probably been a year since I talked to him. Last time I talked to him, he was doing all right.
That's good.
Yeah. His son, little Tommy, he in Chicago, I think. He living in Chicago. And then Quincy, she's still crazy too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, let's see, can we get Silky One on here?
Okay. Yeah, that reminds me too. I gotta send you his info.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Yeah, Silky One. You talked to Paddock?
No, I ain't talked to Paddock. You?
Yeah, he hit me the day the verdict came out. He hit me.
Really?
Yeah. But he had been hitting me, but off and on before that anyway. So he just hit me because of the verdict. But
right.
he had hit me. Yeah.
Yeah. Tell him I want to holler at him too.
Okay. Yeah. So is D Means out there in Atlanta too?
No, he was for a minute. He moves around a lot. So I want to say he's in Detroit now.
Okay.
But yeah, I talk to him pretty often. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get him on here, but I think he's nervous. I think he's a little nervous. But I want to get him on here too, though.
Okay. You how far are you from what's the name lounge? Cam Newton Lounge.
I'm not sure because I'm in like North Georgia.
Okay.
So I'm not like deep into the whole Atlanta thing. I'm like in the suburb, kind of like you did.
Okay. All right. Because I think where we was at. We was in I was staying in Buckhead, and Rob was staying in
Duluth.
Is it Duluth or Douglas? Is it Douglasville?
No, it was Duluth.
Duluth. Okay. I knew it started with a D.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I was more. I think Rob was what was it? 30 minutes, 35 minutes away.
Yep, something like that. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. They sold that house.
Soon we got to get together and and smoke a stogie and and have a shot.
Man, yeah. What you be drinking, Dre? Not the I got the Parmesan McDonald for today. Not that shit.
Oh shit! I forgot all about that. And that's what I say. I be telling the viewers, how I used to drink, but gee, I don't even drink liquor no more. I have a beer and have some red wine. That's about it.
Wow, I done did the reverse.
Really?
Man, Dre, I come out, man, I get me a nice fat one. Then I get me a Uncle Nearest, the Hennessy, that rum that Lil Wayne got. My go-to though is that Gentleman Jack. Yeah. Tonight though, the wifey, she got me some Seagram's iced tea. So I'm gonna see what that's like. Yeah, I'm gonna see what that's like tonight, because I think it's supposed to get down into like the 70s. So I might light the fire pit tonight and sit around and and gossip with her for a little while.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I done the liquor thing too heavy, as you already know. So
Oh yeah.
I can't even do the liquor no more. I'm done.
Oh,
I'm done.
oh, Dre. Dre. Oh,
Careful now, careful.
I know. I know.
Careful.
Oh, Dre, man, we was a partners in crime on that tour, man. Lord have mercy.
Okay.
I was telling my wife, she was looking at me, her eyes was big. I said, that's old though. That ain't now.
Right.
Oh, man. Lord have mercy.
Oh my God. Beauty is me. I see you in there. Thank you for stopping through. And I did get your email. I got your email.
Oh,
Later be hitting you back. Yeah, man. But I appreciate you coming on.
Man, Dre, that's what I say, man. There's so much I want to say, but I can't.
Yeah, slow down.
No, the next time we'll do like how they do before you get ready to do the video soul interview. Where they tell you what they're gonna ask you and what you can talk about. Like,
Right.
Hold on now. We can't talk about that now.
Oh,
But
my goodness.
Yeah, I got to brief you first before I bring that one up.
Okay.
Oh,
Gee,
but it's gonna have your stomach hurting.
I was so bad with the alcohol, man. I be at dude crib. I'm in the studio, sleep or whatever. I was getting up, and this is a fact. I was getting up, and liquor was everywhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
it was them big Belvedere bottles. Remember the big ones?
How could I forget? I got a story for you on that one too. Go ahead.
I would get up, and it was Gatorade everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because he drunk Gatorade.
Right.
Dude, I promise you, I would pour out some of the Gatorade and pour in the Belvedere into the Gatorade at 10 a.m.
Right.
10 a.m. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta stop this.
Oh yeah. I remember when we had them houses in Kissimmee.
Yep.
Man, that Dre used to wake up in the morning and be floating in the pool, drunk sleep with a half a Newport hanging in his mouth. But Dre, remember that? Huh?
No. Go ahead. I'll wait.
Remember that time where we was in Kissimmee, and I don't know what was wrong with me this day, Dre, but I had poured half the Belvedere. I had a big bottle. I had poured half of it out on the ground and filled the other half with orange juice. And the only thing I kept doing was rehearsing the show by myself.
I think I remember that.
And I had went to the back, but remember we had the fences. The pool was fenced off, but I was on the other side. And
Right.
you was like, gee, if you don't get your drunk ass over here, I had fell asleep in the back where the crocodiles was at.
Right.
That was the last night for me of ever doing anything like that.
Okay.
That's when Tracy McGrady had came to the party. Remember, he had that one-way page and you was clowning him.
I was gonna mention that party because I was so out of it. I missed it. I missed the whole party. Just like I missed that video with him and Fat Joe. Because prior to that night, I couldn't even wake up to even be in the video. That's when Blackie had on that tight ass fur,
Right,
plug in his ass. I was supposed to be in that, but I couldn't even get up. I missed the whole damn video.
Nope, you was on the homie bus sleep. I remember that.
Sleep.
I remember that. Oh man, we had some time. Remember
But man,
Gary Sheffield popped up at the party?
who?
Gary Sheffield. He,
Who is that?
he played for the Florida Marlins, the baseball
Oh,
player.
all I oh my goodness, man.
Woo! That's why I say, Dre, I got a lot to say, but I can't say it.
Dude, you gotta come back on, man. You gotta come back on so we can chop this up some more, man. Lord,
All right, man. All right, but like I said, I'm a brief you first, so I can talk about. Ask you, what can I say this or can I not say this?
Okay.
Because man, I had the people on here forever.
Okay, you ain't lying.
They'll be laughing like they was there.
Okay. Lord.
Oh man. Woo.
Man, you enjoy the rest of your evening.
Yes, sir, man. I think we finna go down here and take this boat out, man. I don't want to. Yeah, like it's just 6 o'clock here.
Right.
Yeah. So I think that's what we're about to do. But shoot, the football game on now, so she might be out of luck.
Yeah, I know you into that football.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure, them Crimson Tide, they took care of business today. So now I'm finna go ahead and watch LSU. I might shoot down to the lounge if I could talk her out of going out on this water.
Right.
Yeah, but Dre, man,
I gotta get down there, man, and you gotta get down here, man, so we can smoke a stogie and just laugh.
Well, you got to come out here first, because going back that way, it's about to start getting cold. It don't get cold out here.
You from Michigan. The cold shouldn't even bother you.
Yeah, my mama called me a sissy. She said, "You done got soft." I'm like, "No, I just don't do the cold no more."
Okay, me neither, man. But down here, it don't get as cold as Chicago or Michigan. So, I throw on a hoodie and they be looking at me like I'm crazy. I don't even put a scully on or nothing. I'm just out here. They like, this nigga's crazy. No, I'm from Chicago, where the wind chill factor be below zero.
Dre, remember that time, man? We had them girls walk back to their car by themselves. It was so cold outside. Man, I stepped out that door. I said, "Oh hell no!" Y'all remember where y'all parked at?
Right. Okay.
That was a long time ago. If the wifeys is listening, that's a long time ago.
Okay.
Long time ago.
Long time ago.
Yeah. Oh man. Man, we used to have the fun.
Yeah. Jiggy, I'm gonna get you back on here, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Dre. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for having me, man. Thanks for the people for listening. As I rambled on, some of it made sense, some of it didn't. But I appreciate you having me on, brother. And
I appreciate you, man. And I've had a good time. I hope everybody else has, but I have had a good time. Just going back down memory lane just a tad.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, man, you have a blessed night. Blessings to your family.
Same to you, Dre.
Wife and all of that, man. And you have a good evening.
All right. Tell wifey, man, I'm going to go ahead and look for my Woody hat.
Okay.
All right, Dre.
All right, sir.
All right.
All right, people. That was the guest, man. Woo. So many memories, man. So much funny stuff, man. Majority of the time, man, we spent laughing. Really. So, I'm going to get up out of here. I haven't eaten yet. I'm hungry. But hope you guys had a good time. I hope it was entertaining. And I hope I was able to give you some good information about the Robert Kiyosaki book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Check that out if you haven't. I know probably a lot of you have. And I'm going to get up out of here. And I might see you tomorrow. If I do, it'll be real short. But if not, I'll definitely see you next week, man. I thank you. Thank you. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, and we'll get at it next week.